Mahila, couldn't get to sleep. If I flood today, I'm sorry. Some nights it's like this. My doctor told me if you can't sleep, just stay up. Don't even try to go to sleep. So really, I should get out of bed, and I will here in a minute, and try to have some fun and see if I can. Well, you'll see the next video, but yeah, it's all good. Mercy mindset. And God's, giving us mercy and everything. I just don't know about the clones. I don't know about the clones. If they're really expensive or if every family has one now, or two or three or, you know, seven. I don't know, any number of them. But so that's something I've struggled with on my channel is knowing about the clones. I have that whole pond section in the writings, and Trump was behind a lot of that. But um, I don't know what it all means exactly. There's a fireworks section. There's a Winchester film section. I do recommend the Winchester film. Great film, Winchester with Helen Mirren and the guy that was in one of those JFK type films. He kind of looks like a Kennedy a little bit. Great actor, real, and that should be in the Jonah section as well. With that, those are the prototypes to watch, but really, or to see, I should say, to see. I like to say to see, as in a movie theater sense, but I think that the other ones that I mention on my channel are all right though too. If you're up for a spiritual, like you gotta have your guard up a little bit. But there's even a scene in Predator 2 where you have your guard up, which is kind of like what they're showing on TV now. But it doesn't make you feel that way though. About like it doesn't make you feel like you're the opposite sex. It puts it in a power position and like a jealous, like godly jealousy. So it's actually probably the reverse of it, of that Revelation 17 stuff. But the other ones are clean though. But yeah, so I mean, those are the prototypes. Like those are the ones I know. If you just watch those, you might get sick of them, but you'll be all right. And then I mean, and then like if CNN and like I mean, I watch American Idol and The Voice or whatever, and I don't know. It's just kind of for when things hit the fan, I guess. Then it's like, okay, we might need to just watch these. But I don't think it has gotten to that point. And if you kind of have a balance of them, you should be okay. But that's the section of Jonah that I'm like, I like, um, it's not like you're going to be damned or something. Like, it's okay. So, all right. Um, This was at the park at Lone Mountain. This person said straight A's when you're in ninth grade. Sir Paul Anthony Cosford, KCB, May, AIFC to 5 April Boba, was Emeritus Medical Director at Jack Veneno, born at and then I switched it to Jack Veneno, born Rafael Antonio Sanchez, February 2nd. B was a Dominican professional wrestler and politician. And then we went with find out where that money is, which was on the news just a little bit ago. This Hispanic lady was like, I don't know why they can't find out where that money went, or something like that. So that kind of prompted my last video of the you know of the body hoppers or whatever. But is Predrag, Zivkovic, Tazovac, and Alki Lamar Hastings. Um, both those people were in the deaths in 2021. And somebody could be on there like making these up, some of these, because they're edited by people. And like, I don't know if you have to have a license to get on Wikipedia, and these aren't deaths that are like in the news. So I don't know if they care to do that even, or if that's what they're doing or what. But that would be sinister. And um, I think that those people would have to answer to God for giving misleading signs and fake news. Um, you know, I mean, I used to do pranks and stuff, prank calls or whatever. I understand it, but like when it's for hope, I don't really get it. But anyway, 11 7 44 satanic, 6 8 9 triple 6 40 relation, and that's the body. Okay. Um, and this is a creature. So teeth and neck. Looking forward to seeing you soon. 8:10 a.m. was a Granby to me text. 1637 satanic and 259 prime satanic. So you kind of read it as 259 prime satanic. Like and then the head Undia J Balvin Dua Lipa mixed with Acromancia mucinaphila. Okay, that's the head. And it has bare legs to finish it off. And this is a creature, the 429-day deal. All right. 429-day deal is, for me, this kind of Euphrates deal I've been kind of stuck in since February 2nd of 2020, and with a sanctuary on March 19th of 2020, which was 2,300 days after Paul Walker. And that went right along with the Daniel horns. I like to look at them in strength and in power, um, of their burdens and of their whole lives, what they did for the Lord. The goat and the goat, around like kind of around the same sort of time or something, was that Tom Brady, back in the early 2000s, that he was mobbing and might have been a microcosm of what Paul Walker was doing. Because Paul Walker became the new man in 2008, which would have been about 7 years about after Tom Brady came on the scene. And maybe that was like the way of showing Paul Walker's trophies, the way they do on the wall in the office in Kingsman film. Uh, so, um, yeah, like that might have been that, and then what was I gonna say? Um, oh, and then the Persia in Media, I think is kind of like Joe Pesci, because he didn't really have the high death, when he died in '95, um, and then the other one was like his deal burden. Um, so that's kind of that. And then one of the Greek horns, I think, is Kevin J. O'Connor, who is broken without hand, and I think that means that he's in those films or that kind of represent the Revelation 17 Me Too movement. Um, and all that stuff. And um, he kind of stands a little differently. Like he's showing some deception too. But he survived the great train wreck of the Mummy film. Um, a lot of burdens went down with that, and he escaped like unbreakable with only a broken arm. You know, that's all that happened to him, and he was okay. Um, so it's not all about the pain and suffering. It's not all about that. You have to have a balance of the good stuff too, and I believe Kevin J. O'Connor has that balance. Um, So this is the Creature 429 day deal. Just wanted to keep it kind of simple, but still show what I'm talking about here. So and the back of this is actually the copy I made of this one. Um, so see where I cut it. But we'll probably add to this today, and then go ahead and laminate it a little bit later. So I should be getting my stimulus tonight. Should be. So I'm looking forward to that. So that I don't have to, keep asking my parents for money, extra money or whatever, just to make it. Um, so, uh, in the laminates, I really should buy a laminator, so that I don't have to worry about it. But I do want the Word of God or whoever's on the other side. There's a lot of staples in Las Vegas, and Las Vegas is kind of like where the stars go before they go to Hollywood or whatever. I'm not saying that's me. I'm just saying that's what they do. And so, um, like, why are there so many Staples, or Home Depot, like, or Home Office Depot, like, why are there so many, you know? Um, not all of it is like kids, and there's UNLV, but there's only one Staples over there, and it's not really well run. I went there one time. I didn't go back. I tried that one out. The Staples I'm talking about. But all right, so I'll get off here. Thank you.